What's up guys, welcome back. Today I'm doing something different. Like I said before, I want to get into some stuff that's not only try on hauls. So I just got my hair done a couple days ago. I think it's a good idea to attempt putting on some makeup. That's where we're at right now and we're gonna get right into it. So my good friends over at Focalure, you had me at hello. They sent me a whole kit, a full makeup kit. So we're gonna play with that today and do a whole full face. So here's the makeup, just so you've got a little peek. First things first, they have sent me a ton. I've kind of peeked into some of it. And this is a mirror that I got for free. Hi, hello. It came from Facebook Marketplace. Someone was like, hey, I don't want it because that's wrong with it. But I was like, hey, it'll work perfectly for trying to put on makeup. So here we are. And fun fact about me, I'm atrocious at makeup because I don't really put much on and I haven't in years. And so all of this I also picked out online, so it's going to be interesting to see what I can do with it and if I can do something to my face that I actually like. The last time that I tried to put on makeup, I tried one other time in the last probably 4 years. Like, this is bad, guys. I don't wear makeup and I hated it so much that I washed it off within like 5 minutes of finishing putting it on my face. So we're gonna attempt not to do that. So I don't want it to be so heavy that I can't wear it today. That's the goal. Let's get into it. But first, we need to talk about the sponsor of this video. And the sponsor of this video is Scentbird. Scentbird is a perfume subscription service. There's their little packaging. Here's their little perfume. It twists up and then you have just enough in here for 30 days. That's right, you have exactly enough to go through a whole month of wearing the same perfume every day, and then you get to change it up. So I have 3 here. 1, 2, 3. So this first one is Catherine Malandrino Dream. It definitely has the apple scent to it. It's amazing. I would definitely wear this out on like a date or something. I think that this is it's a very like light kind of scent, which is kind of nice. And it's not too aggressive, but it's still a sexy scent. So I like that. I like that a lot. All right, next we have Bitch Please, and it smells delicious. I think that this is a little bit more of a sexy smell than the first one. It's got a little bit more sass to it, and I kind of love it. Oh no, I don't know which one my favorite is so far. I think this one's my favorite so far. Kind of like in your face though, it definitely is, and it even says that on here. I read that, it says in your face. And last, but certainly not least, we have Ooh La La Rouge. Okay, I like that. This is definitely my favorite. This is the sexiest one. I think that I would probably wear Dream like during the day. I would do Bitch Please for like a night thing, but this would be like a date or something like that. Oh wait, it's Ooh La Rouge. The other nice thing about these is they are TSA friendly. You can take them on a plane with you. So if you're going on any trips for like a month or two, then you have something you can bring that will not get taken from you, which is amazing. Go subscribe and get yourself a monthly subscription to perfumes. This also works for guys too. Just as a heads up, guys, you are able to do this. They do have colognes as well. It's not just perfumes. And so if you are looking for something new, go check out Scentbird. Now, back to the video. So like I said, I'm really not good at this. I just want to put on a little bit of moisturizer before, just so that my skin's kind of smooth because it does get a little bit dry. So that's what we're doing now. And it looks like I'm not wearing a shirt, but I swear I am, guys. Ta-da! There is a shirt on. This is just to help make sure that my makeup sits nicely on my skin. All right, let's do the dang thing. Okay, so first things first, I have a matte foundation. Oh, and a bag of brushes. These actually come with a list of what they're good for too, which is nice. So I got the Snow Elf bundle and it comes with a little brush case. So that's nice too, but this is my little bundle. And the nice thing about it is that they show you what they're all good for. So I'm gonna screenshot this so that I have it, and we're gonna do this the right way because I personally would have not got would have no idea of how any of this works otherwise. Okay, I also had to match this like guesstimating online, so that might not have worked out for me either, but we will see. Okay, so I have a foundation brush. I'll shake this up a little bit first. It's cute. Ooh, this is gonna be way dark for my skin, I think. I think I'm a lot paler than I thought I was. Let's see how this goes. Might have actually matched it really well to the rest of my skin. This might be a little bit smoother than I thought it was. So I got both a highlight and contour palette and a highlighter palette just because I wanted some different colors and different options. I think what we're gonna go for is more of a dewy glow kind of look. So here is the highlighter palette. Super cute. Okay, so this here is the shading brush. Get into our little contour here and see what happens. So if you've never highlighted before or contoured before, there is actually pictures on the internet that you can get that specifically show you how you're supposed to contour your face and like what areas to contour. So I will post that here so that you're able to see, but that's something that I personally used when I first tried makeup and like a long time ago when I used to wear makeup on a frequent basis. Okay, I think I am going to use this to kind of like highlight some of the spots, and then I'm going to use the other one to kind of blush and like change the color a little bit with that. So, and look, my brush is all nice and colorful now. Started out white. Okay, so this is my highlighter brush. So I'm going to use this to highlight a little bit, and then I will add a little bit of blush on top of that. Now, I am not saying that this is correct because I am totally winging this. So if this is not what you're supposed to be doing, then please ignore this. Like promised, I'm not too great at this. Ooh, you know what else I want to highlight while I've got the highlighter out? Collarbones. There's a lot you can do with some good makeup. Now, I personally suck at makeup, so there's not a lot I can do, but most people can do a lot. So I'm going to put a little bit of concealer under my eyes. Now I am very lucky in the fact that for the most part, I don't really need to stress about concealing much. Oh, I've never used such a tiny concealer brush. I got way too much on this. I might need to go get my regular one because this was not expected. But yeah, I am lucky in the fact that I don't have much for like acne or anything that I need to conceal. But I do like to do a little bit under the eyes. It just kind of brightens up your face a little bit. Nothing crazy. I was not prepared for such a tiny concealer brush. Okay, so here's where we're at now. I'm kind of just going for more of like a dewy glow sort of thing. Got the blush brush, got the palette of highlighters. So like I said before, my goal is kind of more of like a dewy glow sort of thing. So I think I'm going to use this one. You can use more color, but I just personally would prefer not to today. We definitely have dewy. I have my own little powder. I did not order or get a powder from Folklore, so I've just got a quick little powder to just kind of set what I've done to my face so far. This is just a translucent powder. Ooh, there we go. I think I achieved dewy glow. All right. I might need to redo this side of my face because it's very shaded. This probably would have been better if I was facing the window, because then you could have seen all of what I was doing, but instead I did not. So let's just do a little touch up here. Yes, I am aware this is a sideways touch up. I'm holding this up with my knees. Okay, I think this isn't awful considering, again, I haven't really done makeup in like 4 years, minus like one time that I tried. All right, let's get into the eyebrows. I love doing eyebrows. It sent me this little brow pencil. Let's check it out. Okay, it comes with a little brush. And oh, I like these. These are my favorite way to do my eyebrows. So fun fact, I do have my eyebrows microbladed, which basically means that they are partially tattooed on, but they don't last forever. That's the only difference. But yeah, so it's nice because I already have like this shape to them. So I just really need to fill. That's about all. I like starting and I'm like, oh, how does it look on camera? Oh, check it out. I think it's not bad. All right, window check. I think that one's a little bit bigger. Yes, it is. And that's why we window check. How is my face way close up? Okay. This is not so bad so far. I think I'm doing all right. I definitely used way too much foundation at the beginning, but I am happy to have a foundation, and I'm happy that it matched as well as it did, because that I was not expecting. So I think we should get started on the eyes. Now, I do have an eyeliner here too, and I'm debating whether to use it or not because I'm not a big eyeliner person. I'm really not well versed in, well, most makeup, but eyeshadow, eyeliner, how the heck I'm supposed to do those. So we've got a couple palettes here. So this is the first palette. It's got some very plain nude colors and some that are very sparkly. I'm gonna go fairly plain, I think. Like I said, we're going with a very simple look. I might throw a bit of sparkle in there. Oh, and it even comes with a little what's it called? primer, an eyeshadow primer. So here's the second one. This one's called Endless Possibilities. The first one was called Sunrise. It's a little bit more out there, so if I do ever want to go a little crazy, I can. So I'm going to go into the first palette and use the little, whatchamacallit, in it. Primer. I really hope that I used the right brush. Wow, this is a lot more aggressive than I thought, and I definitely put probably way too much on this brush. All right, we're gonna close that up because I don't need any more. Getting into eyeshadow now. Let's do the dang thing. I'm trying to first decide what I want to do with my eyeshadow, and I'm thinking I want to keep it fairly simple. So I'm thinking something like this, where I will just kind of make it dewy. If you didn't know, I am part Asian, so I do have the same kind of like face shape as a lot of Asians do. I'm Chinese, if that makes a difference to any of you. Yeah, so I do have a little bit more of that face shape that I'm trying to work with here. This is the eye base brush. So I think, do I want this? How do we feel it like a pinky undertone? I'm just gonna put that on as a base. That's what I just decided. Okay, so for this base brush, I think I'm going to use this one. It's called Give Me Mocha. And if I regret this, then that's not gonna be great. Oh gosh, that was a lot. Okay, so the thing that I don't like about this is I feel like it was a little too orangey. I should have probably gone with the Choco Feast just because things don't show up the same. I'm gonna throw a little bit of that on top just to like darken it a bit, or maybe not. Maybe I'm gonna hate this. All right, so here's where we're at. And there's cars that are very mad at me for doing all this to myself. So we're gonna use Glam here, and I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get it on this brush, but it's a sparkly kind of pink color, just to kind of like tone down what I've done to myself already. This is probably not the right brush to be using. Wait, what's the other ones? Okay, there is an eyeliner brush in here. I've seen that one. That's the little guy. This is the no, this is not the blending brush. This is the eye buffer brush. No, this is the blending brush. Oh my goodness. This is the eye buffer brush. I'm gonna use this one. There we go. That worked more smoothly. Now it's for this. So this is going to be my little highlighter brush. I'm going to put a little bit of highlight on the inside corners of my eyeballs. This highlight isn't too shiny, so I might do a mix of a couple of them. Alright, let's do a window check. Alright, one eye is definitely way darker, but they are both fairly light, which is a lot better than it looks when you're shadowed. I'm going to try and even this out a little bit. I'm way darker now. Not way darker, just needs to be more up. As you can tell, as a whole, me and makeup are not really friends. For the record, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. So what I did there was I just took a darker color and I tried to like cut crease it upwards a little bit more so that it kind of gave my eye a better, more narrow shape to it. I don't know if it worked, but we'll see at the end. Okay, and then I am going to attempt something with that eyeliner, just like a thin line. This could really just ruin my entire face. So yeah. Now we're gonna put on some lashes because lashes really make the whole thing. First I'm gonna take a chocolate break because man, this is a lot more work than I thought. It is a fairly light mascara. I typically go quite a bit darker with mine, so I'm gonna put a few layers on. Alright, so a couple finishing touches, and I have a full face of makeup. So, this was my second time putting makeup on in like 4 years' time. I actually tried it once before. I tried to do this video, and it was awful, so I tried again. And here we are today. What do you think? Should I be putting makeup on more often? Is this something that I should do on like a daily basis? This whole endeavor has probably taken me about 3 hours, so that's kind of why I don't really do this, because I just think that it's a waste of time to spend the time putting on that much makeup, but who knows? Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. If you like this kind of video, let me know so that I can make more of them, and make sure you subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up, and that is all I have for you today. Someone else did my hair, so this is actually a good thing.